let me bring up a couple of movies. You guys can tell me if you're looking forward to them or not. We'll do this quickly, and then we'll go to our list for tonight, and then we'll close off. Some of them are obvious. So just tell me must-see, or maybe, or or hell no. Those are your 4 options, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. What are the 4 options again, guys?
Must see to hell no. So all right. Must see.
Must see, maybe, or hell no.
Okay.
Okay. This is a quiz. So, Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Must
see, of course.
Jurassic World.
No, for me.
Is Sam Neill in it?
Why would that be a deciding factor? Like,
that's a
deciding factor for Sam Neill in it.
You don't understand. If he comes as Damien Thorne in the movie, oh my God, he's going to kill the dinosaurs because he's the Antichrist. I will be first in line, but with Chris Pratt, I'm curious.
Well, I have to admit, if they bring that twist up, then that would be amazing. But
no, I have to say something. I got to say, I saw the trailer, and I got to be honest. I really must say though, even though I know they have a young, hip cast and everything in the movie, I really just don't. I mean, I'll go see it, but it's just sort of like kind of like blah movie for me right now.
So Jerry, you got to play by the rules of the game. Is it
damn
or maybe?
I'm not good at rules. Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I think I know the answer to this one. Mad Max Fury Road.
Hell yeah.
Must see, like number 1.
Must see, yeah, baby.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Must see,
must
but
see.
only.
Yeah.
But I have to be. Can I add something with this though?
No.
The Age of Ultron. Okay, please.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I think James Gunn with Guardians of the Galaxy schooled everybody on these films.
Well, but this is Joss Whedon again, right? So
yeah,
I mean, like they're of the same. They're of the same mindset.
No. Actually, they don't. Can I say I like the Avengers, but I have to say something. You could edit 20 minutes out of that movie and have a far better movie.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, Ant-Man.
No, I'm not interested. Zero interest. Not going. No way.
Is it a porn movie?
Oh no.
Maybe. I don't really care for this. You know, maybe.
Not interested.
Okay. Spectre.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Must see.
Must see.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I forgot the rules. God damn it.
You're not going to make it to the elimination round if you play against the rules.
I know. I'm really messing up here.
Okay, the movie doesn't have a title yet. It's the Cold War thriller from Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks.
Must see.
Yeah, must see.
Written by the Coen brothers.
I didn't realize that they were the writers.
That's an interesting thing. It would be interesting to see Spielberg direct a Coen brothers script. You don't automatically pair those.
The Coen brothers throwing in on Unbroken, which by all accounts, doesn't feel anything like like it has their stamp on it at all.
But it's still a good movie, though. I think. I mean, maybe not an Oscar movie, but a good movie, though. I think.
Yeah, well, I've heard very mixed things about the film, and I'm not quite sure that I'm interested in watching it now.
Can I say something? It's the best movie directed by a spoiled brat. If I can paraphrase,
if you can quote the Sony emails.
No.
I thought that was Heaven's Gate.
Oh man, I want to watch that again.
The Hateful Eight.
Oh,
must
well,
see.
That's a must-see.
Okay. This movie, I don't know if this has a title either. Here's the description. Kurt Russell takes on some cave-dwelling cannibals in the Old West. It also stars Sean Young.
Yeah.
What's the name? Wow. Richard Jenkins, Matthew Fox, and Patrick Wilson.
That sounds bad to me. So.
No, must see. With Sean Young in the movie, must see.
I'm curious about that, but given the way that most female roles are in movies, it's probably going to be like 5 minutes in the movie, so it's not going to be any big deal.
It looks like she's the only female in it.
Well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. If you look at 95% of the studio movies out there, there's usually only one female in the movie. And
well, you got to admit there was only one female back then in the Old West.
She probably plays Kurt Russell's wife or something, and she's like in the kitchen for 2 scenes.
I definitely want to see
the actual original title of the film was In the Kitchen. It was like a sequel to that Todd Field movie. It was okay. Scorsese's Silence.
Must see.
Must see, of course.
Okay, a movie called Midnight Special, which is the latest movie from Jeff Nichols, who did Take Shelter in Mud.
Must see.
Yeah, I would say maybe on that.
A father takes his supernaturally powered young son on the run. Michael Shannon plays the father.
Okay. Well, that right there is the must-see factor. Michael Shannon is a father.
I'm not convinced that by that director yet.
So maybe. Is you?
Maybe.
Okay. Brad Bird's Tomorrowland. Disney has a lot of hopes on that.
Must see, definitely.
Okay.
He's a director that has not failed us at all yet. So.
Pixar's new movie Inside Out.
Must see. I think that's going to be a real return to quality for them.
Fast and Furious 7. Must see.
Absolutely not.
I think it's must see. I think it's must see because very rarely does a series get better with each movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you like this series, but I'm not.
For a second, I thought you guys were about to say the same thing. It's in a completely different direction.
The first 3 movies suck, but once the 4th one comes around, it's like, oh, this series is actually kind of interesting. So.
Well, I have to admit, I haven't gotten that deep into it. I've only seen the first 2, but I'm just...
It's not something you get deep into, Dean. It's something you
watch. No, it doesn't require great depth.
Hey, it's better than I thought it would be.
We need a serious academic consideration of the Fast and Furious series.
Yeah.
Okay, Mission Impossible 5.
Must see.
Maybe.
Director.
I gotta wait for the notices on it. Kind of. Who's directing it?
Christopher McQuarrie.
Oh, not interested.
Okay.
Out.
Jesus. Okay. The Wachowskis, Jupiter Ascending.
Definitely want to see this.
They're so odd that Speed Racer aside, which I still haven't watched. But just on the basis of how much I like Cloud Atlas, and this looks equally as wild and weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a maybe on the verge of a must see.
Okay, the new film from Guillermo del Toro, who says that it's much in the vein of Pan's Labyrinth and The Devil's Backbone. Crimson Peak. Crimson
Definitely
Peak.
a must see.
What's it called again?
Crimson Peak.
Yeah, maybe for me.
It's called Peaky Blinders. Crimson Peaky Blinders.
That's a euphemism for a woman's period.
I was hoping you'd go there.
We're going to get help with that. I hope
okay.
Now.
Okay. The follow-up movie. Oh no, it's not. The new movie by Neil Blomkamp, guy that did Elysium and District 9.
Maybe it's got a. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it looks so much like Short Circuit, kind of.
Oh, it's that Short Circuit thing. Absolutely not. No way. No.
I'm not a big Short Circuit fan.
Everybody is so excited about this movie because it looks like a rip-off of some movie that they loved when they were 10 years old or whatever. It's like...
I'm not a big Short Circuit fan. It looks like Short Circuit. It just looks like Hugh Jackman's the bad guy, you know? I mean...
It looks like
actually,
Short Circuit.
I cannot think of it. That would be the absolute last movie I would go see. Like if if it was the only movie playing at the only movie theater on the face of the earth, I would not go and see it.
Okay, well that's pretty definitive.
That is.
I just like the idea of it looks like Short Circuit. It smells like Short Circuit. It tastes like Short Circuit. It's a good thing I didn't step in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, The Walk. The narrative version of Man on Wire from Robert Zemeckis.
Why? Not maybe.
Maybe. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
I'll give you my other. Here's my other thing, which my friend Jason Miller loves it when I say this on the show. I wouldn't mind sneaking into it, like paying for one movie and then going to see that on the end.
Okay.
Of it.
Okay. Okay. The new film from Bill Condon, which stars Ian McKellen as an elderly, because what else is he going to play? Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
I'm curious about this.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. This is the first I'm hearing of this, actually. But, yeah, it could be good.
The new Jonathan Demme film, which stars Meryl Streep as an aging rock star. It also has Kevin Kline in it and Rick Springfield.
Yeah, this sounds interesting. Yes, definitely. I will definitely go see this.
Yeah, I mean, when I read about this the other day, definitely, yeah.
Okay. The new directorial project from Jodie Foster called Money Monster, which stars George Clooney as a Jim Cramer TV-type financial advice guy.
Okay.
Who one of his viewers takes him hostage on the air for bad advice.
That's a great premise. So that sounds good
really
to me.
Happen in real life, though, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good premise.
Good must see for both of you guys. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
The live-action Jungle Book from Jon Favreau.
I don't know. I really don't know about this one.
Can't get
and these are all. By the way, I'm almost done with this list, but it's. I guess I should tell the listening audience what this list is. There are movies coming out this year.
I think everybody knew when you said Star Wars and stuff.
I just wanted to be exhaustive about it.
Okay.
So, all right. The new movie from Ron Howard, In the Heart of the Sea, which is like a Moby Dick kind of thing.
Gosh, I don't know what to think of Ron Howard these days. Mm-hmm. That's a wait and see. So I just say it right now.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, he made that movie Frosty Nixon, right?
Frosty Nixon.
Yeah, Frosty Nixon. So I'm on board with him for whatever he does. I'm the Frosty Nixon.
Frosty the Nixon.
Frosty Nixon, the great new cereal from General Mills.
You gotta admit, that's great. Frosty Nixon.
I think this is a terrific project, and
yeah.
No, not the Ron Howard.
Okay.
But this one I'm about to say, because I've been waiting for them to make a movie about this guy, Neil Bogart, the co-founder of Casablanca Records. Casablanca Records.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake stars as Neil Bogart, and it's directed by Spike Lee.
Oh, boy, I don't really. What makes his story worth telling? I mean, I don't understand. Like, I guess I really don't know anything about this.
He is the music scene of the 1970s. He was a very colorful character, and for Spike Lee to do a film of that type in that decade, I'm there, man. I'm there, man.
I'm with you. But you haven't mentioned a film I thought you would have mentioned earlier on.
I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
The new Woody Allen movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Definitely.
Even though I think Joaquin Phoenix is the actor of the moment, I'm just not, You have to wait and see with the Woody Allen things because they can go
about a college
either way.
professor's relationship with a student. Well, that's going to bring up a whole new slew of headlines. Come on.
I can't wait for those headlines.
Michael Mann's Black Hat.
Definitely.
I'm a maybe on that. I don't know.
Dean, you'll go see it with me. If I lived in Atlanta, you'd go see it with me. That's fine.
I don't know.
You wouldn't go see if I moved to Atlanta. You wouldn't. God damn it.
Oh yes, I would.
Okay,
absolutely.
thank you.
Ridley Scott's film The Martian with Matt Damon.
Yeah, it's got to be. I did not see Exodus, which is the first Ridley Scott movie I have not seen in the theater in a long time, but because it's just I don't care. How can I say it? I just don't care. I will see The Martian though, but I would like to read the book though, because the book's supposed to be very good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe for me.
Okay. Terrence Malick's Knight of Cups.
Oh yeah.
I hope it's on demand.
I thought that preview was looked quite different for him. So although it still was, recognizably it's going to be recognizably a Malick movie, but definitely must see.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I don't know if I should even ask this. A new Eli Roth film called Knock Knock, starring Keanu Reeves.
Not interested.
If it's a double feature with that and Henry's Crime, because I haven't watched Henry's Crime yet, I'll go see it.
Who could resist that? A new Stephen King adaptation of his book Cell. But before it reunites Sam Jackson and John Cusack.
It's a good book. I read that book. It's not a bad book, but do we really... Can I say something with The Walking Dead? Do we really need another zombie?
Well, The Walking Dead is the most popular thing on TV, and that spells money. So the
I know it spells money. But
movie industry says yes. We need more of that.
Okay.
If there's more exploding heads and crushed brains, all the better. I'm not interested.
Crushed brains, good.
Yeah.
The new M. Night Shyamalan movie, where he goes back to his kind of indie roots, is a smaller thriller.
Is Rosie O'Donnell in it?
Will you still give him a chance?
Rosie O'Donnell
from Wide Awake. Remember that movie with? Oh, never. Okay.
Did she? That thing, that first movie that he did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I've never seen that.
God damn it, you guys, work with me.
Okay.
Is she in it? I mean, if she's in it, then I would say that she's not in it. It's not.
If she's in it, my no would be very emphatic. But
my no would be, I'd rather go watch the Jessica Gold's family home movies than that.
Okay, so
yeah, for me,
so both knows.
No.
Okay. The Poltergeist remake with Sam Rockwell.
Only if they've cast Paula Deen in the Zelda Rubinstein role.
Oh, dude,
that's perfect.
I'm perfect.
that was my idea a long time ago. I said they should really when Paula Deen was like embroiled in that thing. I said they should cast her in the Zelda Rubinstein role in the Poltergeist remake. She'd be perfect for it.
I'll buy my ticket right now.
I smell plantation workers in this house.
Wouldn't she be great in it? It'd be so great.
That would be awesome. That would be just
I'm curious about that.
I'm only because of Sam Rockwell, though.
Well, yeah, but also I think that there's a lot of room in that particular remake to do something different with it. So.
Okay, just a couple more. The new Rob Zombie horror film, 31.
Just on the basis of his last movie, I would say that's a big. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I would give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I mean, but what's it about?
A group of people. I'm telling you, a group of people are kidnapped in the days leading up to Halloween, and they're forced to try to survive during a game called 31, where they are hunted by a gang of evil clowns.
Well, that sounds more like Devil's Rejects territory than it does Lords of Salem, which, but...
You know what? I should have added a category called Why Not?
I think Devil's Reject is like his heyday. So, but I have not seen Lord of Salem yet, so I will. But I think Devil's Reject, that's perfect in my book.
Lord of Salem is actually like a work of art. Like it's actually quite beautiful.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, this movie I've heard is in trouble. The new Cameron Crowe movie with Bradley Cooper.
Oh, yeah, I can't trust Cameron Crowe anymore. So I'm not
Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe, sorry. I don't know. Like, I'll go on that.
I go definitely, but I don't see it come out.
I always look forward to the new Cameron Crowe movie.
Likewise.
I just love the tone of his movies. That's the second Magic Mike, not directed by Soderbergh, but photographed by him.
I'm on that, even though I love the first one. I'm just not sure about this because it's not focusing in on Channing Tatum, is it? It's on some other.
No,
the other guy, right?
It's just focusing on his crotch. Is all.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
The new National Lampoon's Vacation movie, where
not interested.
What's his name? Ed Helms played. Okay. The new biography Trumbo about Dalton Trumbo with Bryan Cranston. Jay Roach.
Definitely interested in that.
That's definitely, yes, absolutely. Who's directing that?
Jay Roach. But she did good jobs with the stuff he did for HBO.
Okay.
Yeah. David O. Russell's new movie Joy with Jennifer Lawrence about the real-life entrepreneur who rose through the ranks while struggling as a single mother. She invented the dishwashing liquid, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm all about that. You think I'm being facetious? I'm dead serious. That's intriguing.
So I think anything he makes these days is a must-see.
It should be good, clean fun. Stephen Frear's film about the rise and fall of Lance Armstrong, starring Ben Foster, who I think is perfect for that.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this.
I'm kind of tired of hearing about Lance Armstrong.
But you haven't heard about him for a couple of years now. Come on.
Well, I watched the documentary this year. I watched that Armstrong Lie. I mean, how many things do I need to see?
Give the man a narrative chance. Ben Foster, give the man a break. Throw him a bone, man.
Okay. I'll only bring up one more movie, and then we'll go to our list, and then we'll close off for the night. The new Warren Beatty project about Howard Hughes.
Must see.
But you didn't bring up the one movie I thought you would bring up.
May 21st is when that comes out.
Okay. Danny Collins.
Oh. Yeah, that's not on this list.
What is it? Which one?
The new Pacino.
Oh.
I'm actually more looking forward to The Humbling, but of course I will watch. And I'm more looking forward to Manglehorn, but of course I will watch Danny Collins. 3 Pacino movies in a season is unprecedented. I'm there, man.
We're gonna get him for this movie, not the other ones. We're gonna get him for Danny Collins.